Welcome back to Houston Life. You know, it's hard to believe, but the busy holiday season, well, it's practically here, and there is so much going on. I mean, you have holiday shopping, you have parties, you have traveling, visiting the family, and let's face it, the holidays can be really stressful. So here to help us unpack those feelings and help us stay jolly throughout the season is our friend and licensed professional counselor, Dr. Shana D. Lewis. Shana, how are you doing today?
I'm doing well. Good morning.
Good morning. Okay, so this is a busy time, and you're on the show all the time, so we kind of are getting to know each other.
Yes.
And this is what you do. You help people keep their even keelness about them during what is expected to be pretty stressful.
Well, here's the thing. One would think the holidays is amazing and everybody's so excited about it, but not all the time, especially for women.
Yeah, now why is that? Why is it women? There's a lot for now. Here I am. I don't have kids. I don't have any pets or anything like that. But you know, for my mom, she wants to make sure that all of her kids are happy. She wants to make sure that we are getting a full experience. And sometimes I tell her, I'm like, you don't have to do all that. Sit down. So from a mom, are they expected to make the holidays magical?
Absolutely. We have the magics. They say the dust. We have the dust.
That's right.
And the problem is we've taken it on as if it's our responsibility. In reality, it's really not.
Yeah, I mean, there's the holidays, everyone's involved, so everyone should be pitching a hand. And what advice do you give to women who think, no, doctor, it is my responsibility. I want my kids to feel that magic of the season. I want to have the best home. I want to be the host with the most and all of that. What do you tell someone like that?
Oh, I got a whole list. Are you ready?
I am. I'm ready.
I have lots of advice around this because we as women we're more stressed in life, period.
Yeah,
more
overall.
than men. Just period, because of the invisible work that we take on that nobody sees, right? And so one of the first things I advise women to do begins with the letter S.
Okay.
And it is stop apologizing.
Stop apologizing.
For changing your mind about what you choose to do or not do this holiday season.
Love a good boundary.
Come on.
Love a good boundary. Okay, and we had your list up there. So stop apologizing. Stop making excuses for things that really you don't need to make an excuse as to why. I don't feel like baking 1,000 pies today.
And I'm just not.
And I'm just not going to.
And you can go to Kroger's and get a real good
That's right. And there's some local ones that make good. Right. Flying pie in the sky, all of it, Kroger, H-E-B, wherever.
Definitely.
Okay, but you know, they'll say, but this tradition, Mom, you always make 1,000 pies.
I got it. So the next one is traditions can be changed.
Okay.
So we are creatures of habit. What we've always done, what we always do, and everyone expects it never to change.
Right.
You get to decide at any point in life that tradition looks different this year. There's one thing that you could choose to not do this year and change it all. So let's say you used to make 50-11 cookies for everybody.
Right.
I'm not making cookies this year.
Right. I'm just not going to do it. But you know what? I'll call y'all and I'll tell y'all and we'll talk about the time. Remember when I used to make all those cookies?
Or I'll give you the recipe and you can make the cookies.
There we go.
How about that?
I like that. I like that. Okay, what else? What else is next on the list? Let's go back. This is a good list.
Yeah, this is a really good list.
And this says stress. Okay, no more.
So here's the R here.
Okay.
Rest.
Rest.
So, and this is just in general. So I want the women listening to this. We're talking about holidays, but you can apply this on anything, okay? So rest when necessary. We're often not listening to our bodies.
Right.
We're often pushing past a point of exhaustion.
True.
And we're often just like, it's got to get done, because if I don't do it,
no one's going to do it.
Correct. Every woman in the world knows she will answer that question, the end of that, the same way.
That's right.
And the reality is we need to rest.
Absolutely. And you know what? Even me, I tell you, oh, I don't have kids, I don't have this, but there are a lot of functions and there are so many great causes and charities here in Houston. Sometimes I feel overwhelmed. I'm like, okay, where am I going to go? Maybe I could go here and maybe we could do 2 in one night. And I end up just stressing myself out.
Yep. It's too much,
right?
It is.
Because you got to know when to ease up.
Yes. They say know when to hold them and know when to fold them.
Oh, I love that. I love that. I love a little Kenny Rogers. Okay, what about the E? Evaluate what you need. What do you mean? Taking a temperature of how you're feeling, maybe.
Come on. So these are the areas to evaluate. Where am I physically? Like, is my body tired? Where am I emotionally? Do I feel drained, overwhelmed? Financially, can my bank account handle all of these things y'all asking me for?
Good question. Good question, because this year inflation is up. People still want their gifts, but if you can't do it, why would you put yourself into debt trying to please everyone?
Exactly.
You can't do that.
Exactly.
Okay, now we're running out of time. Man, I could talk about this all day. The last two S's, shift your responsibility and see what can be delegated out. I love these. What are you saying to people?
So shift your responsibility goes back to what you said at the top of this segment. We think it's our responsibility to make everybody else happy.
Right.
Sis, that's not your job.
Nope. Nope. I love it. It's not my job. I already have 2 other jobs. I'm good.
Exactly. They can make themselves responsible for being happy. You can be a part of the excitement and the celebration, but it is not your job.
Right.
It's just not.
So I have, just a fun fact, I have 2 younger siblings. We're 17 and 19 years apart.
Okay.
And we all kind of do this thing where we treat them like babies, even though they're 18 and 19 now. And I'm telling my mom, no. They can do it now.
Yes.
They can go get what we need.
Yes.
They can go to the store.
Yes.
Give them the responsibility.
Give them a job.
Right.
Give them something to do.
Stop babying the people in your life, right?
And delegate some of this stuff off. Give it to somebody else.
You were telling me something pretty cool just before we kind of tied on time, but you were telling me about some sort of text messaging thing that you have?
Absolutely. For ladies who want to get this whole entire list with some more details from me, you can text the word stress to 33777, and you'll get the entire tip sheet.
I love that. Okay, Dr. Shana, we are so pleased that you came, and it's so good to meet you.
Absolutely.
I followed you on Instagram. You're a great follow. You got good advice on there. So we have a link to connect with Dr. Shana on our website, HoustonLife.tv, and we will be right back.